If you work with social media or have some experience with social networks, you have certainly asked yourself, what is the best time to post on different social networks? This is a very common question because knowing the best time for posting on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn will give you a certain advantage when connecting with your audience. I'm Dani Bianchim, Product Marketing Coordinator here at Hotmart, and this is Hotmart Tips. We will give you the answers to all your questions. Stay tuned to the end of this video and subscribe to our channel to receive more tips about social media. I wish there was an easy answer, but the truth is there is no specific time to post on each social network. At least not for all business. It's quite possible that you have seen some videos which will give you a specific time, or others in which they will talk about certain time intervals. Some videos will even tell you the best time depending on the segment your business is involved in. But if you want to implement a good social media strategy, you shouldn't define a specific time without testing it out. This is why in this video I will not give a quick solution of a specific time to post your content, because there is a good chance it will fail. Instead, what you'll find in these Hotmart tips is how to discover the best time for your posts on social media. So if you want to know the best time to post on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or Twitter, put the following tips into practice and you can be sure to achieve great results. The first step is to define metrics and carry out some tests based on your history and simple logic. You're probably watching this video because one of these two things may have happened to you. Either you have published at a specific time and now your results are worse, or you have definitely no posting strategy at all when it comes to time. Whichever the case, don't worry, because there are 3 very important tools to determine the best time to post. If you've been working for some time with social media, you have a history. In this case, it's worth checking out which posts got more interactions, and then you'll find a pattern in these posting times. To help analyze the data, there are tools such as Hootsuite, Postcron, or Metricool, which can help you analyze the results for each post. If you are new to this and have no posting history, an excellent option is to start tracking posting times to see what works. To do this, you can use the social networks of your competitors and see what gets more compliments or likes, for example. The second tip for identifying the best time for posting on Instagram, Facebook, or any other social platform is to have different strategies. If you work with more than one social media, it's important that you consider the differences between them, as well as the format of the content you have to post on each platform, the topics and the times you should post. It's quite possible that if your content is not getting good results, the problem may not be the time you're posting, but the content itself. It may not be right for that platform. So to determine posting time, you have to make an analysis of each social network separately. It's more than likely that your best posting times on Instagram and your best posting times on Facebook are different. You can even find more interesting data, for example, such as the response time and the engagement rate per time. This will also help you adjust your posting times on social networks. The third tip has to do with identifying behaviors. People behave differently on different channels they use, even if the accounts they are following are from the same brand. If you start to analyze your social media, you may find that the posts with the best results on Facebook and the ones with the best results on Instagram have different times. This is why it's very important to identify which is the best time to post on each of your social networks, but you shouldn't become fixated on this. Go one step further and identify the type of content that works best for each one of the platforms. You may be posting a lot and spending a lot of time and money when you might get results with just few types of posts published on the right platform and at the right time. So to optimize the efficiency of your social media strategy, consider making an individual analysis of each platform. But above all, analyze the behavior of your audience and customize your content to save time and money. The fourth recommendation I can give you is to try out new posting times from time to time. Just as with everything in digital market, changes take place very quickly and suddenly. What worked 2 months ago may no longer work now. For this reason, it is important to understand that the times to post on Instagram, Facebook or LinkedIn may change unexpectedly. So, we recommend that you always be aware of the signs that will tell you that your best time for posting may be changing. For example, a decrease in interactions or view at a certain time could mean that the time you chose to post is no longer working. You also have to take into account possible changes in the behavior of your audience in relation to time. For example, in the summer or during winter holidays, there may be some changes to their scrolling habits or even likes and preferences. Before we move on to the last tip, tell me, are you enjoying this video? Do you think it will help you find the best times for you to achieve your goals? If so, like this video and follow us on social media to get more great content like this one. Finally, my last recommendation has to do with synchronizing the content you post on different social media. As we have mentioned before, it's likely that your best posting times are different for each platform, as well as the content that engages your audience. Nevertheless, you can do it all if you understand what times you have the best reach and the most popular content for each platform. So try something more daring than just finding the best times to post. I encourage you to work on integrating the content you post on your social media to tell one story on multiple platforms, taking into account the best posting time, of course, to create more engagement and, why not, even more conversations. As you can see, finding the best time to post on different social platforms is not that hard. Carefully analyze each one of your social networks individually and then make the most of your strategy by creating content that tells a single story but is adapted to each platform and is posted at the right time. Note that for your social platforms to have the results you hope for, you should always make use of other strategies, such as inbound marketing or even email marketing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon!